Hello, incredible listener. Welcome back to another episode of A Work with A.F.I podcast. I remain your host, A.F.I, and today we are kicking off with very beautiful and meaningful topic, demonstrating love through kindness. I know February is often seen as a month of love, but love isn't just about romantic gestures or big declarations. Love, in its purest form, is often quiet, intentional, and selfless. It's seen in the little things we do every day to care for others and to show up with compassion. And in this episode, we are going to explore what it means to make love an action, share practical ways to live this out, and hopefully inspire you to approach this rest of the month and the year, every single month with a heart full of kindness. Let's start by grounding ourselves in what love and kindness truly mean. Love isn't just a feeling, it's a choice. It's choosing to care, to forgive, to show patience, and to act in the best interest of others, even when it's inconvenient. Kindness is love in action. It's the visible expression of the care we hold in our hearts, and here is the key. Love and kindness are inseparable. There's no how you want to separate them. They are like two sides of a coin. They always go hand in hand. True love moves us to kindness, and true kindness reflects a heart full of love. So I'm reminded of a beautiful scripture that says, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. It's all a call to let our faith and love show up in what we do, not just in what we say. I want to share a personal story that really drove this point home for me. There was a time when I felt overwhelmed and unsure of my paths. I remember running to someone who barely knew me, but took the time to listen, to encourage and pray with me. It wasn't a grand gesture, but it felt like a lifeline. That small act of kindness reminded me of my worth and gave me the courage to keep going. It's in moments like this that remind us how impactful kindness can be. You don't have to do something extraordinary to make a difference. Sometimes the smallest acts leave the biggest impressions. You might be thinking, what are the practical ways to demonstrate love through kindness? No problem, I got you. 1. Speak encouragement. Whether it's a friend, a family member, or even a stranger, take a moment to offer a kind word or a compliment. It won't bite. I'm serious. Just take a moment to offer a kind word to whoever that you are coming across. And acts of service is another way to show kindness. Help someone with a task, whether it's carrying groceries, assisting with work, or volunteering your time. Just do something for someone. In fact, I believe that out of people's love language, act of service is one of the top rights, because that is a whole lot. Like, you're touching my heart with that. Do you understand? So do that. Give people generously. Don't do it with grudge. Don't do it with, okay, let me just do it. No, don't do that. It doesn't have to mean money. Do you understand? Because sometimes when you tell people give generously, they think it's all about money. It doesn't have to be money. It could be you giving your time. It could be you giving your attention, or even a thoughtful gesture like sharing a meal. It can be that. So give generously. Don't do it out of, okay, let me just do it, people are watching. No, don't do that. Don't do that. And then be present. One of the most profound acts of kindness is simply being there for someone. Listen without distractions. Listen without jumping to conclusions. Listen. You don't always have to talk. You get, listen first. When you are listening, let them know that, okay, You empathize with them, you are with them. You're not just jumping to conclusion. I understand that sometimes it can be like, okay, you are already judging the person because you're like, no, I can't do this. But no, don't do that. Listen and show empathy. Offer your undivided attention. And remember this always, that kindness doesn't have to cost anything, but it's worth every single thing. And there are so many stories of people demonstrating love through kindness. For example, there's this woman's story that I heard. She started a small initiative to provide meals for people experiencing homelessness. What began as a small act of faith grew into a movement that inspired others to join her. So it's a proof that one act of kindness can ripple out and inspire change beyond what we imagine. So here is my challenge for you this week. Find one intentional way to demonstrate love through kindness. It doesn't have to be elaborate. It doesn't have to be grand. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be massive. It could be as simple as writing a note of appreciation, helping someone in need, or offering a listening ear. And when you do, I would love to hear about it. Honestly speaking, share your stories with me. Yes, share your story with me on social media, the Work with A.F.I, or through email. And just the fact, you can send me direct message. Yes, just share your story. I would really, really love to hear your story. And let's inspire each other to live out our faith in action. As we wrap up this episode, I want to remind you that love isn't just a feeling, it's an action. And kindness is one of the most beautiful ways to show that love in our everyday lives. Thank you today for tuning in. I hope this episode encourages you to approach the whole of February and every other month with a heart full of love and kindness. Until next time, remember, every act of kindness matters and you have the power to make a difference. Do take care of yourself, keep thriving. I love you and bye.